That's why, it's best to, I mean, you would think you should be able to be on Facebook, upload pictures of your family, enjoy shit back and forth without people doing what they do with your family photos and shit. But it is what it is. That's why I removed all my family off my Facebook. I can't even connect with my damn family on Facebook because of these damn idiots on social media. But it is what it is. Can't grab a spoiled milk. The glass already been knocked over and the milk is spilled all over the floor. Yeah, morning blue, morning blue. Y'all thinking them cans is coming along. Gotta get them stained. Should actually stain in my ceiling. Well, I was staining it last night. I'm turning my webcam in a minute. And stain some more real quick before I get on the off. Excuse me, off. I hate these damn hiccups in the morning, so I drink my coffee and cold water. Oh, yeah, but that damn video, actually, let me go to my, let me just briefly speak on this. Uh, this is some crazy shit. They're saying it's a black woman. I'm not really for sure. Uh, I got sent this video, I think it was Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night, I think it was. Oh, before I do that, let me show you this, let's see. So, okay, trying to send me different messages so they all split up. It really doesn't matter because uh, I have copies of all your threats. It's just okay, okay, bro. I'm not playing no games with you, man. Just stop messaging me and you go kill me. Just do it. This is how sick these people are. We saw your son yesterday. This King Hope guy. Don't get caught slipping, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell you. He just keeps sending me different little messages. Here's another one he sent me yesterday. Say something and I'm gonna kill you. I swear. If I say something, he gonna kill me. Wow. Wow. People are crazy. Here go one title. All this was yesterday while I was working. I'm like, dude, get a life. I mean, I ain't responding back to you. Damn, little nigga. I guess this is the death of true freedom. It says, damn, little nigga. Damn, little nigga. I guess that price automation got on your head paid off. I hope where you at, see what it says. You've been hiding all day. No, I was working all day. There's a difference between hiding and working. But I guess if that gets your rocks off, I guess, G. I mean, this dude is really lost. You lost. Tommy is killing. I guess they're supposed to say, hey, little nigga, Tommy destroyed. You lost, true season. Uh, get it, go fix. Can't even write a grammatically correct sentence. Give it, go fix your junk or trash. I can't say everybody, but let me find this other email right here. Okay. Yeah, I was sent this story on the 21st. I could have done the story 2 days ago. Like, you know, it was like, I know you spending time with your family, whatever. This is a big story. You need to run it quick, ASAP. I didn't feel like doing it. And then yesterday, I was working. So let me pull this story up. Okay.
caffeine from green tea leaves. With 0 sugar and 4 calories, it fits your life. 5 hours. An assault on the streets of Deep Ellum caught on camera. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Gilma Avalos.
And I'm Doug. This white man beat the brakes off what appears to be a suspect. It wouldn't matter if it was a white woman, Latino woman, Asian woman. It didn't matter. What has this world come to when men think it's okay to brutally beat women? What does this world came to when you got men that sit online every day and they pound cake females or want to pound cake females and talk about whooping out bitches' ass, pound cake, and all the men that's behind them and putting their hands on women. But you know the ironic thing about the situation, you don't ever see any of these motherfucking Negroes put their hands on me. That's what baffles me. They don't put their hands on men, but they'll beat the brakes off a woman. All right? Well, Dylan, another reason why I don't have messages. I've been watching your videos for 2 days. Quick question. I'm trying to help my husband. Which email can I email you for a few questions, please? He's been locked up since December for something he didn't do. The True Free Man one, or the Straight Exposure. Really doesn't know. I have them all tied together. Well, those two tied together anyway. So, well, kind of tied. Morning, Burr. Good morning. That's my man. Superman fans are the worst. Exactly. Superwoman fans. Remember no problem. Remember he booty bumped Beyonce, but he put his shit on he put his sack on Superman's neck. So I mean I'm just saying. And what's crazy, they sitting up there attacking that woman just because she associated with me. I mean, well, she's not even associated with me. She just approached me, came to my live straight, whatever. So they're attacking her. You understand what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. That's the type of people they are. They want anyone that come around me or anyone that speak to me or anyone that's cordial with me, they want to harass and stalk them and try to bully them into not being cordial with me. Wow. Wow. So they have to try to threaten and intimidate people and stalk people not to be cool or cordial with another man that they don't like. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Motherfucking wow.
Dunbar, good to have you. We're told that the man that you just saw in the video is a bartender, and the attack happened right near his workplace in the parking lot that's right at the corner of Elm and Crowdus. JD Miles live there for us right now. JD, a lot of people have seen the video. A lot of people upset by what they've seen.
I mean, I'm very upset. It's like, I mean, this dude literally was punching her like he found the motherfucker who probably killed his mama and was beating the brakes off of him. I can't stand trolls on the internet. I can't stand trolls, period. You would think the majority of these trolls are children, but it's not. The majority of these trolls are grown men and fucking women. Grown 25, 30, 40, 45, 50-year-old grown individuals who stalk and harass people motherfucking down there every motherfucking day on social fucking media. Wow. It's like, man. But you know, we have to take into consideration that people with no life have a lot of time on their hands to do fucked up shit. You know. Oh, wow, he hit her with the uppercut. Man. Barbara says fast morning true. Speed my mind says thank you, no problem. Blue says right, he has to wake up in the morning and stone the bitch out himself. Yes, he said it himself. I can't stand Charles on the internet. type of no problem. Live in Forest Hill, not too far from Dallas. All right. They have no light for my Facebook. I expose crooked foreign agents and I get harassed. Versus Tommy claims that happened to him, and he was say listen to him trying to sound like me, but the difference is Tommy trolls people and won't slash knees and people in order to play with him. I don't try to. If he talk about me, I don't try to sound like him and be like him. I sound like and I am myself. So whatever, he knows that. But don't be excuses. Everybody want to be you. Who wants to be you? Please, bro. Please, bro. Quit tooting your own horn for no reason. Quit tooting your Star Crunch horn. Passing out STDs and shit. Like somebody want to be like you. Come on. Give it a break. Give it a break. Oh, boy. First light, what up, what up? Berber says, for sure, Tommy will say, you got the, they chase, you got the, they chase you around me away from me. He claims that shit acting like he can't have women around because, no, women are waking up to being around him public. It's going to affect their life in the future when other men, their potential husbands in the future, etc., come across this shit. Their potential or potential future boyfriends, etc. It's like, I don't see how women will want to be around. But then when you paying them heavy, hey, I guess that's how they pay their bills. But it is what it is. Right, who wants to be a smart dumb nigga? Because they speak they vibe. You know what I mean? I don't get why they don't like black women. That's crazy. They do like black women. They just lying, man. It's a way to create drama and controversy. Because if they didn't like black women, they wouldn't stick their hot dog in. So, anyway.
They certainly are, Doug, and we've just learned in the past hour that arrested bartender has been fired from his job. He also faces multiple charges for a crime witnesses watched in horror. Dallas police say it started with an exchange of words between a man and a woman whose car was reportedly blocking a parking lot exit behind the High and Tight barbershop and speakeasy, where Austin Sheffield was working as a bartender and can be seen on this video holding a gun. When the woman on the...
Everybody said it's a black woman. But when I first saw the video, I thought she was Latino. Not that it matters whether she's black, white, or Latino, Asian, or whatever. It's the fact that he's a man, she's a female. Not only that, he pulled the gun out. For what? She got her phone out. She got her phone out trying to dial 911. And you're going to have an individual. I'm going to tell y'all something. I know people better than they know themselves, right? You have an individual that probably will do a video on this right after I do. Has he did it yet? Probably not. But if he does, I'm going to tell you some of the shit he's going to say. Mark my word. That bitch put her hands on him. She deserved it. You put your hands on a motherfucking man, you deserve to be pound cake. Pound cake. I'm just paraphrasing what he's going to say when we do the video. But if you watch and pay attention closely to the video, this man actually put his hands on her first. He knocks her fucking phone out of her hand. Facts. Facts. Now watch. Watch this man do a show and blame this woman. I think she's Latino. I think when it comes out, she's going to be. I haven't read the news story, but I'm looking at it. She appears to be Latino. She could be a Pharisee black woman as well, but she appears to be Latino.
The video pulls out her phone to call 911 Sheffield slaps it out of her hand and she hits him. That's when the man delivers as many as 5 punches.
It's going to say that bitch put her hands on him. She deserved what he gave. That's what I'm telling you. You black bitches need to. You bitches need to quit putting your hands on motherfucker. Do you understand that he put his hands on her first? Smacked her motherfucking phone out of her hand. He had no reason to touch her nor her property. She had every reason to motherfucker respond back the way she wanted to respond back. It just so happened by her responding back being that she was outclassed by this grown man, he brutally beat her.
There's an uppercuts to the woman while witnesses recording video gasp in disbelief.
Bro, you're in trouble.
It's horrific what happened in the video itself.
The owner of the bar and barbershop where Sheffield works says it was shocking to see such bad behavior from an otherwise good employee.
Beat that motherfucker up like that because she was calling the police because he was harassing her or whatever the fuck was going on. He smacked her fucking phone out her hand, which is assault. That is actually assault. He assaulted her first. And she responded back. You can't hit somebody and then get mad when they hit you back. You can't spit in somebody's face and then if they break your face, crop out. You should have just spit in my face back. No, I don't spit on you. You spit on me, I'm gonna break your face. That's bodily fluids. I don't know what the fuck you got. I don't know what you got. You know what I mean? So what this man did to her was assault. Let's watch it again. He assaulted her. You understand what I'm saying? He literally assaulted her. First of all, he pulled out his fucking gun in an attempt to threaten. She then gets her phone out, which was the best thing to do. Dialing 911. And he knocks her fucking phone out her fucking hand. Of course, hitting her. You see her arm went flying kind of too. So he hit her, knocked her by knocking her phone out her hand. That is considered assault. That's assault and battery. You understand what I'm saying? Look up the statutes in your state. Okay? So her initial reflex was the punching. He should have never touched her. He should have never touched her property. Then he proceeds to beat her. But look at the gun in his hand. Look at the gun in his hand. Why would he feel the need to pull a gun out on this female? Seems like this man may be a Soto Nation follower, maybe even a member. By his actions, seems like he may be a follower, maybe even a member. If anybody can find out if he has a Facebook, a YouTube page, we probably should look into that because I wouldn't be surprised if he is a avid follower / fan / member. You feel me? Doesn't mean that he actually is, but his actions, his actions in this video says to me that he is. I don't get why. Okay, right. All I'm saying is when I see you go through it, when they contact people you are cool with and clone us to fuck with you, it's different from when Tommy cries about it. Tommy makes up the beef. First license with the fuck, speak my mind, laugh her ass off. Michael says she didn't deserve that. She short dick. Dylan says facts true. Speak my mind says, and this is why I walk around the way I do, cowgirl style. Brass knuckles are illegal, but I don't care. I got them too. Oh man, hey, I'd rather be alive and locked up than dead. You know what I mean? For not defending myself. Or being well prepared to defend myself. Damn, yeah, that's fucked up. Now watch it. He pulled out the gun.
Pulling a gun. When the woman on the
Like I tell you what, I'm calling the fucking police. So she on the phone. Now watch what he does.
video pulls out her phone to call.
Let's see who assaults who first because you know Drama Queen at Soho Nation. You know Drama Queen is going to do a video on this and claim that the woman deserved everything that she got.
911. Sheffield slaps it out of her hand and she hits him. That's when the man delivers as many as 5 punches and uppercuts to the woman. while witnesses recording video gasp in disbelief.
Bro, you're in big trouble. It's horrific what happened in the video itself.
The owner of the bar and barber shop where Sheffield works says it was shocking to see such.
And that's one of the reasons I believe she was Latino. Everybody is saying she's black. When I looked at this video Thursday, I seen it was sent to me Thursday night. When I looked at it, I hurried up and shut it off because I just didn't feel like doing no streams. I was chilling. I didn't feel like doing no fucking video. And then yesterday, got straight on up, went to the other project I'm on at the other property and fucking got some work in. I came live there. I just decided to just speak on it. I wasn't going to speak on it today. But this is the business. I believe that was a Latino woman, not black. Everybody's saying that he hit this black woman. I don't think she was black. But y'all say Latinos are part of our heritage and everything too as well. But let's not get this mixed up. I'm about 95% positive she was a Latina. She was a Latina sister. A sister nonetheless. Right, look at the female barber. Look at the others. Even he's Latino. Y'all think he white. He's a Latino. Right?
Says it was shocking.
That's the business that she was at. Not a lot of black people go to Latino businesses. You see what I'm saying? That was a Latino sister. I'm almost positive of it. You got people speaking on it. Oh, he beat this sister. What y'all gonna do about it, Jay Prentice? She was a Latina.
To see such bad behavior from an otherwise good employee.
People so quick to make videos about shit that they don't even do their proper research and due diligence before they do it. I mean, you can clearly see that this woman looks more of a Latina than a black woman. You can clearly see this.
Horror.
She looks more Latina. What do y'all think? Black or Latina? Or Latino? Not much junk in the trunk the whole night. No disrespect. I'm just saying. This looks like a Latino sister.
Dallas police say it started with an exchange of words between a man and a woman whose car was reportedly blocking a parking lot exit.
Right. You know what? You're right. Speak my mind. These days, our brothers just pull out their cameras. Their cameras out too. Everybody say Latino. There's interviews of the woman. She's not Hispanic. Okay. So she was black, just real light. All right, I'll look for those interviews. Do you have a title to one of the videos? Because this is the only one I've seen about the story. Have you seen it on the news? Let me do something. I gotta go buy me another damn mouse. Excuse me. But just looking at this video, she appears to be a Latino sister, but like I said, could be wrong. Let me see. Because again, like I said, I wasn't even going to do a story on it yet. Okay, and that story they're saying she's on out there. She's unidentified at that time. So, or at the time they wrote that story. fact of the matter is it shouldn't matter whether she was black, white, Latina, etc. Why is it okay for men to put their hands on women like that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Her name is I ain't even gonna try to motherfucker pronounce that, bro. I'm sorry. Go to WFFA. Okay. 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 All right, so I guess she probably.
What up, bro?
Let me see. Okay, that
You
was
friend man is up and early in the morning. I didn't even have
Yeah,
my
that
coffee
vicious
yet.
attack in Deep Ellum has certainly touched a nerve, and not just here in Texas. Celebrities from comedian Chelsea Handler to rapper Big Boy are sharing that video on Instagram.
Activists, we as black women block the exit of a parking lot. And activists, we as black women, they say protests will come to these streets on Saturday night if charges aren't upgraded. We as brown women, we cannot feel safe in our own city. We're the very judicial system that is supposed to be sworn to
say incorrectly. They didn't charge him enough.
protect us. That bartender is 30-year-old
Drink a cup
Austin
for me.
Sheffield. He was arrested after police came to the scene and watched that video taken by a witness. But Sheffield's charges, public intoxication, assault, interfering with an emergency call,
Alright.
they're only misdemeanors. A number of activists, our officers got this wrong, stood together in Deep Ellum or to WFAA, mention anything like that to police or to WFAA during our interview, only that she feared for her life.
I'm just glad that like I'm still alive because I could.
She was black. I was wrong about that. She was black. She sure look a lot lighter in that video, but she's black.
I could have died last night. Anything could have happened.
We can change the charge, but I can't do anything until they give it to me and I have something to work with.
Ultimately, DA John Crusoe
You got the video to work with. Intimidation, bullying, assault and battery. I mean, there's countless other charges y'all could have charged me with. Brandishing a weapon. Threatening. I mean, you got to think of it like this. When a black person does something like this, they stack up the charges. They stack up the charges. They got a whole motherfucking 6 months worth of report cards. If a black person did this shit, she's black. I just verified that, so I was incorrect. Like I said, I looked at the story. I watched the video. I immediately shut it down, and I'm just now revisiting it today. That was Thursday. So she is black. So it doesn't matter if she was black, white, blue, green, orange, purple. Doesn't really matter. You understand what I'm saying? It's just the fact that this white man brutally beat her while pulling a firearm on her. And why is matter of fact, let me look at something real quick. Let me look at something real quick. Let me look and see if I can quickly search something. Okay, this is article. Let me see. saying much. I hate these babies.
He talking about
It
that
seems like they're
he hasn't done it
trying
yet.
to not charge him with all the charges he should be charged with. Okay.
He don't even do it like Tommy. He trying though.
Skimming through this. Okay, here we go right here. Let me read this. All right. And I'm gonna do a more in-depth separate video on this. It says, what are the penalties?
He need his researchers to do it for him so he can just talk about it.
It says the penalties for a Texas assault depends on the seriousness of the attack. The first key distinctions to make is whether it's a simple assault or an aggravated assault. It says assault can be a misdemeanor or a felony. The range of penalties can go from a fine or community service to as long as 10 years in jail. What is a simple assault in Texas? In Texas, you can commit a simple assault if you intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly cause bodily injury to a victim. He did that. So at the least, simple assault. Let's continue. Knowing or intentionally threaten another individual with imminent bodily injury, or intentionally or knowingly cause physical contact to somebody else when the offender knows or reasonably should know the victim would find it provocative or offensive. Some people protest that they didn't touch the victim. After an assault charge, even if there was no physical contact, you can be charged with assault in the context of assault by threat. The term, like when Tommy threatened that woman with bodily harm, I got something in the car if you want to do it. He should have been charged with simple assault at the least. I told y'all that, right? But anyway, it says, even if there was no physical contact, you can be charged with assault. In the context of assault by threat, the term of bodily injury means that causes pain, even if no marks is left. Simple assault is normally a Class C misdemeanor. However, the offense is elevated to a Class A misdemeanor if the victim is disabled or elderly. So she wasn't, so it wouldn't be upgraded to a Class C misdemeanor. If the offender knows the victim is an athlete or a sports official who is assaulted at a sports event, it's a Class B misdemeanor. A domestic assault can be a third-degree felony, depending on the circumstances. This is what they consider a domestic assault. Then it goes on to say, if you are convicted of a misdemeanor in Texas assault, the likely sentence depends on the class of the assault. Here are the possible sentences. A Class A misdemeanor, the offender face up to 1 year in jail or a fine up to $4,000 or both. A Class B misdemeanor, up to 180 days in jail or a fine of $2,000 or less or both. And a Class C misdemeanor, a fine up to $500. If you are convicted of a third-degree felony, you can be sentenced to 2 to 10 years in prison and fined up to $10,000. Then it goes on to say, what is an aggravated assault? We talk about aggravated assault in Texas on our website under section 22.02 of the Texas Penal Code. You can commit an aggravated assault. You intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly cause serious bodily injury
Very
to
bad
another person.
comparison.
He definitely did that. He intentionally smacked her phone out of her hand. he intentionally beat her, uppercut her, closed fist with all his might. If you intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly cause serious bodily injury, he caused serious bodily injury intentionally, knowingly, and recklessly to another person. So it should definitely be aggravated assault as well. It says, then it goes on to say, you use or exhibit a deadly weapon during the assault. If he used, exhibited, right, which is to show a deadly weapon in a situation of an assault, it's automatically an aggravated assault. Okay? Now, watch this. Watch this. It says, you intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly cause serious bodily injury to another person, or you used or exhibited a deadly weapon during an assault.
For a crime witnesses watched in horror.
For what it's done, he's exhibiting the weapon. Use the weapon to assault her, physically assault her? No. But did he exhibit the weapon? Yes, he did. So right there, it should have been enhanced to an aggravated assault. All right. It says you used or exhibited a deadly weapon during an assault, including threatening another person with bodily injury or taking part in conduct that the victim likely will find offensive. I mean, if you don't find the victim didn't find this offensive, there's a problem. It says felony aggravated assault. I think they charge it with misdemeanor. Felony aggravated assault or carrying out an assault with a weapon is a second-degree felony. Punishable. It can lead to 2 to 20 years of incarceration. 2 to 20 years for what he did. But these whites, so they don't want to charge you with that. You feel what I'm saying? Let me back up on this one real quick.
And I have something to work with.
Ultimately, DA John Creusot could tack on more serious charges when DPD sends him the case. Tonight, we just saw one single protester asking for that, but more might be here tomorrow. Hate crime, saying Sheffield made racial remarks before he started swinging, though the victim didn't mention anything like that to police or to WFAA during our interview, only that she feared for her life.
Yeah, I'm just glad.
Stop making up shit. If that man didn't say no racial comments and all that, stop making shit racial because one person is black and one person is white. Stop adding in shit that may not have been said. If he said it, then she will tell us he said it. But to make up shit against this man is just stupid. You feel what I'm saying? That's how y'all hinder fucking cases. Oh, he said racial remarks. Well, according to them, she ain't say shit about him saying racial remarks. Not that he may not have. Maybe fucking she had a concussion and can't remember, he said. But why did y'all sit back and record this shit and not step in? Well, he had a gun. None of y'all had none? I'm trying to go back to when they said what he was charged with.
Matt Howerton is live in Deep Ellum tonight, where it's packed on the weekends, and protesters could soon be a part of those crowds, Matt.
Tomorrow, if that bartender connected to this attack isn't investigated for a hate crime or a felony charge. Now, this all comes after a post from years ago.
I don't know about the hate crime at this point, but I definitely know he should have been charged with a felony. What he did is actually a felony, and they have a video proof of it. So there's no excuse as to why he wasn't charged with a felony in this matter.
Surfaced on what appears to be that bartender's Facebook page, a post that we won't read, but it does include a racial slur.
Wow. Okay. What's his name again? Is this Facebook still up, everybody? Is this Facebook still up? Is this Facebook still up? He is a punk. That's why he did that. Any man that is a woman is a punk, right? Them motherfuckers should be charged with the hate crime. Now, they're saying he made racial comments on his Facebook page. Is his Facebook still up? Is his Facebook still up? Did anybody check? And what the hell is his name again, y'all? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I didn't even expect to do this video yet. This shit probably on private by now. Type of man that Tim will invite on his show to run a GoFundMe, yeah, for his defense. Okay, what is his name? I can look into it too. What is his name?
Dallas police say it started with an exchange of words between a man and a woman whose car was reportedly blocking a parking lot exit behind the high and tight barbershop and speakeasy, where Austin Sheffield was working as a bartender.
Sheffield.
As a bartender and can be seen on this video holding a gun. When the woman Sheffield was working as a bartender, speakeasy, where Austin Sheffield was working as a
Sheffield. I'm for sure he probably put his Facebook on right. Second.
Legit, you hear this bullshit. He trying so hard to be Tommy. He trying so hard to talk about the news where Tommy is. All of a sudden he gonna start doing the news.
Oh, that's not him. That's not him. And that's not him. So, I think he may have deleted his Facebook or put it on private. Maybe. Because I wanted to see these. Yeah, he probably went on, put it on private already. Anyway. Let me get back to the statute, right? It says felony, okay, if you intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly cause serious bodily injury to another person, or you use or exhibit a deadly weapon during an assault, including threatening another person with bodily injury or taking part in conduct that the victim likely will find offensive, felony, aggravated assault, or carrying out an assault with a deadly weapon is a second-degree felony punishable. It can lead to 22 to 20 years incarceration. A first degree felony aggravated assault charge can be brought if the offender uses a deadly weapon and causes serious bodily injury to the victim. There's a list of classifications under Texas Penal Code. Committed serious bodily injury to a family member constitutes a first-degree felony. This also applies to someone the offender had a relationship with. Texas assault falls into this category if it's committed against a public servant such as a police officer, a security guard, or a witness to a crime. Well, it can include the first degree because she was a witness to the crime that he committed, even though she was the victim. She was also a witness. That's why she was getting on the phone, calling fucking police, and then he smacked the phone out of her hand, so she could call the police, and then she hit him back, and then he commenced to beat. Says you could expect to spend 5 to 99 years in jail if convicted on a first degree assault, and you can be fined up to $10,000. So they definitely incorrectly charged. Let me read this chat so I can get a little bit of work done and get on the fuck up out of here, fam. There's not enough outrage for crimes against us, and these pale people is bad. And these pale men and Asians are getting bold at doing this because it's a slap on the wrist because she's black. Oh, yeah. It was like a one-on-one Rodney King video or something.
You're right, Mr. Pollock.
Disgusting type of man that will attempt to handle about on their show and do a GoFundMe. Yes. How does that she pushed him back affect the outcome? It doesn't. It doesn't affect the outcome because he hit her first. He smacked her fucking phone out her fucking hand while hitting her, because in order to smack somebody's phone out their hand, you gotta hit their fucking head. So he assaulted her, and she had a right to defend herself. He shouldn't have never fucking touched her, nor her property. But you say, how does that she pushed him back affect the outcome? I think that's why they thought they could get away with the lesser charge since she's black. Looking into it, Austin Shepard, he looks goofy looking ass. A first offense question mark. In a red state and he's white, expect less, not more. I mean, we know what to expect, but people should push for more because he assaulted her with a deadly weapon. It's automatically a felony. It is automatically a felony. You understand what I'm saying? And if y'all Texas taxpayers let this shit fly, it's on y'all. It's on y'all. He brandished a weapon. He had a weapon while assaulting this woman. Facts. There was no threat to where he pulled, he was justified in pulling the weapon to begin with. There was no threat. She wasn't waving her hands all in his face like he got scared she was going to hit him or none of that. You understand? Let's watch it again.
Dallas police say it started with an exchange of words between a man and a woman whose car was reportedly blocking a parking lot exit behind the high and tight barbershop and speakeasy, where Austin Sheffield was working as a bartender and can be seen on this video holding a gun. When the woman on the video pulls out her phone to call 911, Sheffield slaps it out of her hand and she hits him. That's when the man delivers as many as 5 punches and uppercuts to the woman, while witnesses recording video gasp in disbelief.
Bro, you're in big trouble. It's horrific what happened in the video itself.
The owner of the bar and barbershop where
Wow, every time I see this shit. What's up, Dragon Alchemy? Says right, gotta organize and put pressure on the DA. Be the only way. Come on, I mean, the statutes in Texas is what they are. He should have minimum been charged with the felony assault with a deadly weapon. All right. I'm going to do a more thorough, in-depth breakdown on this. So at this moment, I'm going to take this off the screen. Set that to and there she is right there too. But I gotta let's see, where's my board at? Get a few things done right quick. Y'all feel free to bounce. You know, getting my ceiling stained, you know, the wood ceiling. For those of you who have seen it, you know. So let me get some shit done now.